Isn't it true that a son honors his father and a worker his master? So if I'm your father, where is the honor? If I'm your master, where is the respect? This is according to Malachi chapter 1, verse 6. Our faith is one that places the burden of responsibilities on us. And it is important that we live up to God's billing, God's expectation of each and every one of us, as it has to do with the responsibilities across the different relationships in our lives. If you're called a father, you should be one who pities and has compassion on his children. Before you brag about being the best friend that there ever is, you should ask yourself the pertinent question: am I one that sticks closer than a brother? Before you talk about being the employee of the year, you should have done an inward search to know whether you're not slothful on your job. It is not just enough for us to just be flippant with words, but that we walk the talk, that there are actions that back up even the statements that we make. Would it not be funny if Jesus did not go through all the travails that surrounded his burial, his death, and his resurrection? And he tells us to call him Savior. It would be an audio Savior. Would it not be ironical if our Father in heaven does not tend and care for us on a daily basis? It would be most difficult for us to call him Abba Father. In a similar light, it is important that we are first conscious, and found diligent across the different responsibilities for the different relationships in our lives. This is the good works your Father in heaven has called you to live out during your time on earth. Yes, you are loved.